Hello everyone and welcome back to the Magical World Reactions YouTube channel. In this video today, I'm reacting to the video titled Schwebebahn. I might have said that completely wrong, and it's why Wuppertal's trains are much cooler than yours, which I also think I said that word completely wrong. But I do apologize. Like I say, I don't know German. I'm hoping to learn more about Germany. That's why I do these reaction videos, and I want to visit Germany one day. So let's react to this video because it definitely sounds very interesting about why the German trains are cooler than everyone else's. So let's get right into the video for today. And if you guys are new, make sure to drop a like on this video like I always say. But let's go.
Hello, it's the 17th of March 2018 and I'm in Wuppertal in Germany. And I'm here to ask why, at the end of the 1800s, when cities around the world were building tram networks and underground railways, Wuppertal looked at them all and said,
Yeah, what?
nope.
It's kind of upside down. Definitely very different and unique, I have to say. Kind of interesting why, but I like the look.
The Wuppertal Suspension Railway, or the Schwebebahn as it's known locally, is the world's oldest suspension railway. It's also one of the world's only suspension railways, as you will have noticed if you've been anywhere. So why is it here?
That's true. I've never seen anything like this until I watched this video, to be honest, so I am definitely interested.
And if it's here, why isn't it everywhere else? Well, it's relatively easy to answer the second question. The reason this didn't catch on everywhere else is that in most places it would be completely mad to build a suspension railway when you could just have a normal one. Tom Scott has a great video filmed here in Wuppertal explaining why systems like this don't work. But the Schwebebahn carries 80,000 people every day, from commuters to shoppers to tourists to evening revellers. This is no fairground ride. What is it about this place that meant that it did work? What happened in Wuppertal is a unique set of circumstances. The first clue is in the name Wuppertal, meaning the valley of the river Wupper. The name was given in 1930 when a string of settlements along the river were merged together. Because of steep slopes on either side of the valley, the original towns ended up expanding lengthways into each other, resulting in what is today an unusually long and thin city.
Oh, okay.
This long, thin shape means that to get from anywhere to anywhere else in Wuppertal, nearly everyone has to travel along the same central east-west corridor. This was causing traffic problems even back in the late 1800s. The city needed a rapid transport system to carry some of the east-west traffic. But there was no room for light rail. The rock was unsuitable for building an underground system, and putting a tramway on an already crowded route would only cause more congestion. There was one place where you could build a line through the city though, directly above the river Wupper. And so in 1887 the local communities commissioned the construction of an elevated railway. Meanwhile, it just so happened that an inventor from Cologne had recently patented a suspended rail system and was looking for a city where he could sell his idea, having previously tried and failed to sell it to Berlin and Munich. His name was Carl Eugen Langen, and the commission chose his design. Now, building an elevated railway above a river is obviously not the simplest thing to do. But again, a unique set of circumstances gave the Schwebebahn a helping hand. At the time, Wuppertal was one of the largest industrial centres in the country, and a major producer of steel. With a plentiful supply of building materials right on the doorstep, the suspension railway could be constructed faster and cheaper than elsewhere.
I gotta say, man, this video is so interesting. Like, there's a lot of reasons why it kind of makes sense for this place, but it probably don't make sense.
Construction began in 1898, and by October 1900 it was ready for a trial run. The emperor himself was invited to see this technological wonder, and he rode in a luxury carriage built specially for the occasion. This carriage is called the Kaiserwagen, and you can still hire it for a trip today if you're willing to part with €600.
That's quite expensive.
The trial was a success, and with the emperor's approval, the full 13 kilometres of track opened in 1903. The Schwebebahn has been carrying passengers ever since. With only one fatal incident in over 100 years of operation, it's a very safe form of transport.
Only one in 100 years. That's probably one of the safest methods of transportation in the world. Only one. That has to be one of the safest. Like, trains normally have at least some, flying as some, cars. Only one's really, really impressive.
One of the major benefits of a suspended railway is that it's very rare for sheep to wander onto the line. There have been setbacks over the years, most notably during World War II, when the railway suffered severe damage and was closed. However, in 1946, straight after the war, it was quickly reconstructed and reopened. That's how important it was to Wuppertal. It was closed again for significant periods in 2009 and 2012 to allow for modernisation. This was completed in 2013, and the line fully reopened. With a fleet of new trains arriving in 2016, the Schwebebahn is here to stay. So I'll leave you with a piece of advice from the locals. Einmal im Leben durch Wuppertal schweben. Once in your lifetime, go and take a ride through Wuppertal on the Schwebebahn.
Okay, I really like that video actually. It's so informative. I like the guy said, I definitely have to take one trip on the Wuppertal in my lifetime. I hope to visit Germany hopefully next year if COVID is all good. And I definitely have to try this. I've never seen anything like it in my life. It's just so different to like a regular train. I was just so surprised. And especially when it goes through the cities, it looks so cool. Like just to have that air view. And like I just couldn't imagine like driving a car and just seeing it above you and looking up at it. That must be so cool to look at. And only one accident in 100 years. Extremely safe, I have to say, so I'm going to feel very safe going on there. So let me know if you guys want more reaction videos like this, and give me some other videos to react to in the comment section below if you guys want to. Anyway guys, I hope you have a terrific day. I'll see you guys next video.